Previously on Alan Wake. I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice!
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at, but the cabin had disappeared.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
E aí, seus garotinhos?
Cagado, mijado.
It'll warm you up.
Bom, galera,
Hey,
estamos aqui no terceiro episódio da nossa série de Alan Wake, beleza, meus manos? Então, galera, bom, pelo que vocês viram aí no começo do vídeo, né? Estamos aqui, começamos o segundo episódio do jogo e estamos aqui no passado, 2 anos atrás, antes deles irem até lá a Cauldron Lake, beleza? Então, é isso, mano. Beleza, o que a gente tem que fazer aqui? Tá, vamos até lá na Alice. Aqui é a casa deles, casa bem bonita, hein, velho? Caraca, bonitona a casa, velho. Beleza.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all
Beleza.
sorts of miracles,
Bora lá,
my dear.
bora examinar aqui o cômodo.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the
beleza.
way, will happen over
Acho que é a
my
capa
dead
do livro
body.
dele.
The last time was the last time.
Página, dos
Oh, and speaking
página
of
do
Barry,
manuscrito.
he called.
Beleza. Os best-sellers dele.
Alan, please check the fuse box.
Beleza, interessante, velho.
I'm right here.
Legal.
I'm on
Até
it,
pra
honey.
saber um pouco mais sobre a vida dele, junto com a Alice,
Honey,
até a vida
it's a
dele
power
sozinho,
outage.
enfim.
I've got the flashlight.
Beleza, uma lanterna, tranquilo.
Hi.
Ok. Acabou a
okay?
energia, né?
I'm
Fazer
sorry.
o quê?
It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Dias atuais, moleque. Bora lá.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Bom, todo mundo achando que eu sou doido. Bom, agora tem que ir lá conversar com a xerife.
Everything seems to be fine. I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark. I'll be sure to take care of it.
Aí a véia é mais doida que eu, ó.
Very good.
Caraca, velho. Nossa, essa cidade só tem doido.
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
Beleza, bora procurar.
That was Cynthia Weaver. I
Bora
guess
ver-
you can call
bora
her
ver
the
onde ela
town
tá.
eccentric.
She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on, other things these days.
She'd fit right in where I come from.
As you can see, she's a little obsessed with maintaining the light bulbs of the whole town, refuses to step on shadows, things like that. Back in her day, she wrote about all sorts of weird things in the paper. Bright Falls has a colorful history. Of course, what small town hasn't?
Beleza. Tá, tranquilo. Garrafa térmica de café, o manuscrito ali na frente. Não vou pegar não, velho.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the brake float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsals today. Over.
Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over.
Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. Jane's out.
Depois de muita conversa, bora lá.
Sheriff wants to see you in her
Ah,
office, Mr.
bora
Wade.
conversar com a xerife. Que é o que a gente tem que fazer. Pessoas desaparecidas. Richard Ball, Bruce Dansky, beleza. Pelo que tá falando é aqui.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake?
How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alice, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a
Mr.
spot
Wade,
called
can I help you with anything?
Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
I thought he quit drinking for good.
Turn the lights on. The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me. I need it to be bright in here. Thank you, man, thank you. Hey, you're all right. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know, I shouldn't even be in here. The cops, they got it all wrong, see?
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Galera, a Alice ligou pra mim. Caraca, mano, alguém pegou ela e a gente agora tem que procurar ela pra saber onde ela tá, mano. Beleza, a gente tem que procurar ali, ó. Tranquilo. Vamos dar uma fuçada ali pra ver o que a gente encontra. Você tem que achar... Beleza. Fica o dono. Tranquilo. O que a gente tem que procurar por aqui?
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat.
Tranquilo.
The caller meant business. Barry?
Ow, thank God. Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Al, what the hell is going on?
I had to get the
Ah,
sheriff to let
beleza.
me go.
O Barry, amigo
I
dele,
needed to get to Elderwood
tá,
National
chegou
Park
na
to meet
cidade, tá
Alice's
vindo aqui pegar
kidnappers.
ele. Então, é isso, mano. Ainda bem, é sempre bom ter ajuda. Cadê aquele velho que tava conversando com a gente?
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Cara, só eu que acho esse negócio da TV muito bizarro, velho.
I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey! Oh, my!
Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him!
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you. And she was very helpful when I was looking for you. Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car? Just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy? And his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week. And someone's got Alice.
Do
and
you
everything's
understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
É, realmente todo mundo tá achando que o Alan tá ficando louco, velho. É, o médico lá, tanto o Barry, o melhor amigo dele, também tá achando, então o negócio tá ficando feio pro lado dele, velho.
Rusty, right? You rent cabins. Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure. What happened?
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap. They're illegal to use here. Hell, you're not supposed to hunt within the park at all. But that doesn't stop some lowlifes. Well, at least Max is gonna be okay. He got lucky. Max is still groggy from the shot I gave him, and I'd rather not leave him alone just yet. The form's on the desk across from the mammoth skeleton.
Tá, a gente tem que procurar alguma coisa, achar e levar de volta pro Rusty.
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster.
Beleza, tá aqui.
Talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call.
Aí, agora levar de volta pra ele.
No, this whole thing... Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
E de novo os dois discutindo ali sobre a Alice, né? Foda, velho. Levar aqui o papel pro Rusty.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too. If you have any trouble finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that. Oh, and hey, if you take a walk in the woods, watch your steps so you don't end up like Max. I guess I'm a little worried. We got a bunch of campers out there we haven't heard from. It's not like these people are on a schedule, but with the traps, well, you know, I just don't want any trouble.
Right, thanks.
Pelo jeito a gente vai fazer uma viagem de carro aqui, hein? Bora lá, moleque.
You're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air? A guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves, and eating a healthy diet of pills. That's just crazy talk, Al. Al? Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Galera, eu vou ficando com o vídeo por aqui, eu espero que vocês tenham gostado, beleza? Se gostou aí, deixa o like, se inscreve no canal, ativa o sininho para receber as notificações dos próximos episódios, beleza? Então é isso, um forte abraço, valeu, falou e até a próxima.